That's what this is all about. Anybody coming? I didn't even put on my heated seat. So do I have any rides planned for this year? Yeah, I do. I want to go up north toward New York, Pennsylvania. I think that'd be easier for both Moose and me to be able to do that. And maybe plan that really big ride for later on, like a year or two from now, and really plan it out. Because, see, the problem is, I want to ride to Yosemite. I want to ride in Yosemite, around that area, head over toward the coast, and then ride up the coast and into Oregon, Washington, and maybe even get up to Canada. But I don't really want to take the time and the energy of riding all the way out there to start my journey. So what I might do is ship the bike, see how much that is, if it's cost prohibitive or not to ship the bike out there, and then ship it back, of course, you know, and fly. Ship and fly. I don't know. I know the cheapest way is to just ride it out there, but it's, you know, 2 or 3 days to get out there, 2 or 3 days to get back. That's a long bit of road there, you know. And then the fatigue and all. You'll get your road muscles after those first 3 days, that's for sure. But I'm not super keen on riding out there. Not at my age. And, you know, limited time and all, that kind of thing. But it's something to plan for. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Having a good old time. Oh, yay. Mikey is happy. Any plans for a new motorcycle this year? No. No. I'm very happy with my Goldwing. No problems at all. As you can probably see, this bike is perfectly fine. Didn't ride it for a couple of months. Started it up maybe once. And then started it up again today. Boom, no problem. It's because I got a new battery in it last year. I didn't trickle. I should have trickled, but I didn't. So shoot me. I used to be more of a motorcycle guy than I am now, obviously. I'm more into music now than I've ever been. And that interest has not gone away or abated. It's gotten stronger. I'm taking lessons again. Learning, getting the scales under my fingers proper. So I can do all 12 of the major scales. And now I'm working on the associated blues scales that go with each of the majors. So the blues minors, I guess you could call it, where you flat the third and the fifth or whatever. So I go through the whole circle, and then I go back to C major, and then I start doing the blues version of it, where you know, 1, 3, 5, or whatever, flat the third. When you play the blues scale, you really can hear how musical it is, how melodic it is. It just sounds great. And you can start to hear tunes that you know coming out. A couple of notes here, a couple of notes there. You go, oh, that's what that is. That's what they're doing. Oh. And I have a deeper understanding now of what my favorite players were doing, which I never had before. That's nice. But I'm still only just at the very beginning of my understanding of music theory and all that. It's going to be a long journey. And that's fun. I love it. I'm not going to tire of it. Or, well, when I say tire of it, like with motorcycling, right? I've evolved a lot. If you look back at when I first started in 2006, I have really evolved. I don't want to say I've gotten better. I've just changed. You know, you evolve as a person, and I evolved as a rider. Oh, look at that. Nice. You know, I went from not knowing anything to knowing a little bit, and then, you know, touring and commuting and just being in love with the motorcycle itself and customizing and that kind of thing. And then I got more into wanting to meet up. I did the meetup-y thing. And then as I was on these meetups and we'd be riding around these nice twisty roads, I started wanting to do that more. I wanted to max out my twistiness, you know, and lean the bike over all the way and that kind of thing. And I reached the pinnacle of that on that Kawasaki, because I could lean that thing way over when I was grinding up the highway, or what do you call it, the road feeler pegs underneath your foot pegs. I was grinding them up on that Kawasaki, and I thought, you know what? If I want to really take it to the level that I'm going towards, I need to get to track days. And that's far away from me. Involves trailering, involves you know, the full leather suit and all this extra stuff, and then the, you know, the risk that's associated with it. And I don't want to do that. I realized that's not what I want to do. It's too risky. I'm too old to start the training. And right around that same time, the genetic test came back and said, I have 2 of the genes that cause macular degeneration, so increased likelihood. And you might say, well, that's just 2 of the genes. I mean, increased likelihood doesn't mean you're going to get it. Well, right, it doesn't. But I have 1 of the genes that causes your body to clot too much, and you can get DVTs and embolisms and stuff. And I got that. I have the factor V Leiden, so that's why I'm on a blood thinner. I was in the hospital over it. Almost, I could have died. I mean, it was serious. I hope you rehab that thing, both of those things. Boy, oh boy, that harkens back, doesn't it? So I don't know. I really don't know. I might get it, I might not. But I have to get ready for the possibility. So it just happened to be coincidental that as I was kind of flopping back and forth about what am I going to do, what am I going to do with this motorcycle thing, should I go to track days or not, I fell in love with this music by a band called Morphine, and the guy who was playing the baritone saxophone, Dainese. And I said, I want to make that noise. And so I started taking lessons. I got a baritone sax, and learning ever since. Like I know so much more about the history of jazz now, and the musicians and the styles and all the little tips and tricks and the articulation and stuff. So and I know that I can do that into my old age, and I won't have to see to do it. I already close my eyes when I play anyway. I don't like it when someone plays the saxophone and looks right at you. It doesn't look right. It just reminds me of like bad porn. Let's just put it that way. So I close my eyes and I'm in my own little world, and maybe someday I will reach a point where I will be good enough to play in front of other people. Like busking or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to take it one lesson at a time, one practice at a time. There's a reason they call it playing. You know, I'm playing. I'm having a great time. It's fun. Kind of returns you to a childlike state where you don't judge yourself when you make a mistake. You immediately don't judge yourself. You just go, okay, I hit the wrong note on that one. So you just go over it again and go over it again and go over it again. Eventually you get it, and then you get it a little bit better, and pretty soon you're doing it pretty well. That's how you build up your skills. And if I hit a wrong note, I'm not going to crash into a guardrail. Taste my own blood. Oh, what a gorgeous little ride this is. I am really sorry about the quality of the video. Sorry about the audio. And sorry for this stuff here. I need to take it to the car wash. Get the sprayer on it. But right now it's pollen season. So anything I do now is going to be immediately gummed up with pollen. And I'll probably have to wait in line to wash my bike because everyone's like, I'm going to wash my car every single day, all the way up until June. Like, oh, you go right ahead. I'm going to just be dirty. Yeah. Would it be bad if I didn't edit any of this and I just stuck it up on YouTube? Not even like a fade in or a fade out. Just clook. Recording. I know Road Reality is like, no, don't do it, Mike. I think I might just do that. I'm a lazy shit. Gotta give props to Road Reality for his amazing abilities with the editing. I mean, he does a great job. There's no denying that. The man can edit. He knows his stuff. I, on the other hand, I tried it a little while ago. You know, a few times I've made stabs at it in 2009, 2012, and then again in like 16, 17. And each time, you know, I don't get the joy out of it I thought I would. I get more of the joy of watching the video again. And it's not the editing that impresses me of my own videos, obviously. It's the road, it's the riding, and then remembering of the feelings that I had. And lately, I don't even watch my own videos anymore. I have unsubscribed from myself. I love it. That's it. I've unsubscribed from myself. We are in Trump country. Look at that. And now let's start the flame wars in the comments section. I like Trump. I like Biden. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. And if you say you don't like one of them, then they automatically assume that you like the other one, even if you don't like either one of them. The way I look at it is, they allow us to vote for the sock puppet, but the hand up its ass never changes. And we, just go every time the same exact thing. Oh, so I'll just do this then. Okay. Ain't gonna change anything. But that's alright. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hopefully, you know, I'll die before it gets too crazy. This whole world. There was a comedian said that she's glad that the young kids can't read cursive or drive a stick shift or do a bunch of other stuff that I grew up being able to do, because she said it'll be easier to take our country back again. I'm like, that's funny. She says, because when we write our plans, we just write them in cursive and nobody knows what we're saying. We'll be too old to take our country. We'll take our country back. Come on. The old gets shown the door and the new takes over. Whether or not that's good or bad is all a matter of perspective. Right now, you don't see anybody sitting there going, you know, back in the 1880s, that was when that was the good times. I wish I could go back to the 1880s. Or, I wish I could go back to the 800s. Those were the good old days in the 800s. Nobody really says that. But I'm sure somebody in the 800s is probably pissed off at the little kids back then. Oh my God, by the time I get to the 900s, this world's over. You're screwed. They'll be saying that 1,000 years from now. Maybe. Maybe not. All I know is I have this beauty that I can ride in and enjoy. Oh, wait, there's a stop sign up there. I love being able to do that. Oh man, that was good. I forgot I could do that. I was riding around in truck mode, and then I realized, oh yeah, I can overtake. I can pass in a passing zone easily. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep recording. I don't care. And then once the video just runs out, if I fill up the card or whatever, card breaks, if it even records anything, then I'll just take whatever I have, stick it up there if it's there. If it's not, oh well, I tried. What is all this over here? See, right now I'm just kind of going in a way that I think will take me where I want to go, but I'm not exactly sure. Look at that, isn't that nice? Oh, beautiful. See, this area is still nice, although they're building too many damn houses. That's what I was going to say way back. People be selling their land, right? Why? Because developers are offering tons of money for it. So grandpa dies, and the land you've had since the 1700s, you got, you know, 500, 1,000, 20,000 acres or whatever. And the family is no longer farming it, but you're paying the taxes on it. And you don't want to sit in a tractor all damn day and put your hand in the dirt. That's what grandpa did. I want to work in an office. I want to have me a nice air-conditioned office. I get it. So they figure, all right, well, I could struggle to keep this land, or I could sell part or all of it and become a multi-millionaire overnight and go from scraping by to living high on the hog in no time flat. So they're selling. And then, you know, Yankees be moving down here from New York and New Jersey and occasionally from Massachusetts. And the place is growing and growing and growing. All right, so now I want to go left. Will that road take me where I want to go? I don't think it will. That doesn't look like a main road. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Mikey. Let me zoom it out a little bit here. No. Zoom it out, Mikey, not in. There we go. Maybe that road. Yeah, that road goes somewhere. That goes pretty far. Oopsie. This is the road. Yeah. This is the road. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I want to be. If you're just into watching a guy ride a motorcycle around talking about nothing, I'm your guy. Keeping it real since 2007. That's right, folks. I'm doing this almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years in 2027. Imagine that. That's freaky. That's very, very freaky. All right. Now the question is, which way do I want to go? Let's zoom it out. I'm going to go to the right and then take a left. That is what I will try. We'll see if it works. I can't take that left. That doesn't go anywhere. Just kind of navigating by the seat of my pants, looking at the map, seeing which roads go to the left. Eventually I might find one. Oh wait. Oh, does this take me back? Oh. I got trapped in subdivision hell. That's what I did. It's gonna loop me right back out to where I was. Gall darn it. Alright, I'm gonna throw in the towel. I'm just gonna do what I know will work. That's what I'll do. I'll do what I know works. I'll go back out to 210, go down to Lillington, hang a right, and then I'll get on whatever that road is, 421, go up to Sanford, bang another right, get on 42, and head on back. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I did not even record my mileage today. Moose, oh my God. Dude, you really are amazing. Every time he rides, he pulls out his little notebook and he writes down the starting mileage, the ending miles. He keeps track of every ride, how long he was out, where he went, how many times he picked his nose. The man should have been a detective. He's very meticulous that way. I get on the bike, and I have no clue. I know what I'm at right now, 27,987. Whoop-de-doo! I suppose I could use my Google, whatever the hell that thing is, where they track you. I turned it on. I don't care. Let them track me. And it tells you, oh, you were here, there, and everywhere, and it gets it wrong most of the time. But, hey, you know, it's better than nothing. If you want to track. And I don't really care. I really just don't care. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. Yeah, this is pretty sweet right here. Oh yeah. Welcome to Lillington. This is where I was earlier. I was right here. Yes, yes, yes. Heading into town. Welcome to Metro Lillington, North Carolina. Home of the Garden State Grill. Don't know what that is. Head on a swivel, Mikey. Head on a swivel. Get your keister down to Heister Chevrolet in Lillington, North Carolina. In Harnett County. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Yeah, screw it. I think I'm still recording, so hopefully I am. What is that going to be, a cookout? I see in these little towns, if the speed limit's 45, you tend to do 45 because they're looking for you. They want to give you a ticket. They're just waiting. Give me an excuse, I'll give you a ticket. But I gotta get over. Because I'll be taking a right up here. We're about to go over the Neuse River. There you go, Neuse River. Right here. They got a little canoe place down there. You can rent a canoe and go down river, and then they'll drive you back up to where you came in, and off you go. Oop, 35. 35. Ooh. I forgot I had cruise control for a second there. Oh, that was fun. Standing up on that, that was fun. Alrighty, turning right. Now, I will say one thing I would like, if they have it, maybe with some other upgrades as well. I wouldn't do it just for the one upgrade, but adaptive cruise control for situations like this, if they can make it so that it's, you know, safe to do and all, that would be nice, where you could just put it in cruise in a situation like this, and then you don't have to worry about the vehicle in front of you, because it's watching, you know, of course you're going to keep your eyes open, but I think it would be nice. Oh, speedy, speedy, Mikey. Yellow.